Hey guys, it's Jess, and I'm here today to do a book review on Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. So, Anna and the French Kiss is about a girl named Anna. I know, shocking. And Anna's father, who she has kind of a strained relationship with, is sending her to Paris, France to attend boarding school her senior year. And she's not very happy about it because the truth is that she has a life in Atlanta. And, she has friends and she has a boy that, they're just beginning to have a relationship. So, she just doesn't want to go across the Atlantic to a place where she doesn't know anybody and she doesn't speak the language. So when she gets to school, she's pretty miserable. But she does meet Meredith, and Meredith lives next door to her in the residence hall. And Meredith introduces her to her group of friends. There's Rashmi and Josh and St. Clair. And they're all really cool, but St. Clair is this dreamy boy with an English accent, and Anna pretty much forms a huge crush on him from the very beginning. And they seem to have this really great vibe going, and they have a really great relationship, friendship forming. But the catch is that St. Clair has a girlfriend. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I mean, basically, what this book is about Anna, sort of going through the journey of ups and downs of love, and also learning a little bit about herself, too. So I wanted to read this book because so many people are doing book reviews of this book on YouTube. And every time I would watch a video of a book review for this book, I would see people who were just in this unbelievable state of happiness. I mean, they just, with the smile and the gushing and the swooning and, oh my God, you guys, this book. And I have to say, for me, I'm no exception. I loved this book so much. Okay, so I know this book isn't going to win the Pulitzer Prize, but I firmly believe that sometimes you have to review a book not with your head, but with your heart. And for me, this is the quintessential YA romance novel. I mean, all of the elements that we love, it brings them all together into this beautiful package. I mean, reading this book is like walking through lovely pink sugar-scented fog. I mean, it's the ultimate feel-good book. I mean, first of all, there's this gorgeous setting. I mean, come on, guys. It's Paris, France. It doesn't get any better than that. And I have to say that the author does this brilliant job of bringing you in and showing you the city. I mean, you get to see the sights and you get to hear the sounds and smell the smells and taste the food. And I mean, the descriptive writing in this book is really remarkable. Then there is this really sleek, snappy dialogue. I mean, I have to give props to the author. This is some sharp dialogue. And the pacing, I mean, I think one of the things I think most when I think of this book is this seamless. I mean, there was no work involved with this novel. You didn't have to open the book and sort of read the first couple of chapters and kind of get into it. I mean, from the very first page, I was hooked. In fact, I don't even know how long it took me to read this book because from the moment it was open until I finished it, I was completely unaware of anything else. I also really appreciated, with a romance novel of any genre, but especially in YA, it's so easy to make the story all about the boy and the girl and all of their drama, and, everything else just becomes background noise. But in this book, there were real issues, and the characters, the friends, weren't just secondary characters. I mean, the book really was about not just Anna and St. Clair, but Anna and her relationship to these people, St. Clair and his relationship to these people, their families. I mean, everything was involved. So it wasn't just some simplistic book about boy meets girl. It became something more. And I love these characters because they're not perfect. We see St. Clair described in all of his glory in Anna's eyes, and yet he does a lot of things wrong in this book. And yet we love him anyway. And the same can be true of Anna. She makes big mistakes in this book, and we don't agree with everything that she does, and yet we still want great things to happen to her. And I think that that is really important in writing a book, is that you have to create characters who are human, who have faults, and yet are still adorable and lovable. And the author did such a great job of creating this wonderful balance of good people who don't have it all together, and yet at the end of the day we want them to have a happy ending. So, yeah, I just love this book. There were so many special, magical moments, and, the pages just flew by. This book was over in an instant, and when I was finished, I had this goofy smile on my face and loved every minute of it. I would recommend this book to anybody who wants to read a great book about love, just a really good story. And, this totally lived up to expectations. I loved it. Have I said that yet? I loved this book. Okay, in case it wasn't blatantly obvious, I give this book 5 stars. 5 big stars. I loved this book. I love this book. So that was my book review on Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Go read it. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you next time. Bye.